Hey guys, what is up? It is Spooky Noodles, and if you hear anything in the background, I apologize. I'm not the only one in my house, and people talk, so I apologize. But today I'm here with a collection of sorts. It's two authors rather than one, and that is Melanie and Thomas Tryon. And even though I don't own like all of their work, I still own a big portion of their works. So I thought I'd show off what I have and just talk about them a little bit. So to start off with, we're gonna try Tryon. And the first book I own by Thomas Tryon is The Other. And sorry, James is barking at Nico in the other room. I'll try to call him over here. James, come here. James, come here. People on the video want to hear you. Come here, James. He ran away. Anyways, this is The Other by Thomas Tryon. I'm hoping there's a synopsis on the inside here because there isn't one on the back. Yeah, I have no idea what this book is about, but it's in okay condition. It has a little tear at the top there, or not a tear per se, but where all the pages are bunched up. This is in great condition, other than the pages being stained at the top there. But other than that, it's in great condition, and I can't wait to give Thomas Tryon a read. He was apparently an actor turned writer. They told him that he couldn't write because he was handsome and good looking, and everyone didn't think he could write a book. And lo and behold, he writes 3. So, and just a disclaimer, I own 2 of the 3 books he's written. I don't know how many books he wrote in his life, but I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I know he wrote 3. And the 3 books that I know are The Other, and then the next book here, well, The Other, and then Harvest Home, I believe, is another one by Thomas Tryon, which a lot of people like to read during the Halloween, or October. But this is the one I have. I have The Other, then there's Harvest Home, which I don't own, and then Thomas Tryon's The Night of the Moonbow. And actually, I'm very, very happy with this book. I'm very pleased with it. You have a really pretty artwork in the inside there. This one does have a back to it, so I can read you this one. This one is a Del Abyss. The other one was just it was a faucet. So this is a Dell. I love Dell. Dell does a really well job. Dell does a well job at publishing books. But let me jump into this real quick. I'll read it to you what it's about, and then you can take it as you will. A tranquil summer landscape. Cabin 7 was supposed to be the lucky one at Camp Friend Indeed, a Bible camp nestled in the piney woods next to Moonbow Lake in rural Connecticut. But it was 1938, a year notorious for cruelty, unnatural acts, and terror. A gathering storm of mischief. Cabin 7 was chosen to get a new camper. A mysterious orphan with a talent for music and more interest in collecting spiders than winning at baseball. An explosion of horror. The camp motto was "Glad Men from Happy Boys." But the new camper would bring a chilling secret to this final season, a season when the legendary Moonbow would appear over the lake, when an orderly society of boys would transform itself into something primitive and dangerous, when the evil already loose in the world would be made flesh in one summer night of murder and madness. Sorry if I jacked up that last sentence, but I feel like there was supposed to be a period or there was a missing word there. I'm not sure. It's probably my fault, but yeah. Well, basically, this is a coming of age story, and I'm very, very excited to read this one. And this is just a really pretty edition. I don't think it's like the original printing or whatever. I don't know where I would find the original printing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's not a original printing at all. At least I don't think so. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not an original printing. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't know though. I don't know how to read these things, but that is The Night of the Moonbow. Very excited to read this book when I get around to it. It's in my coming of age pile, and at least I've been told it's a coming of age story. But I'm going to read this one when I get around to it. The cool thing about this one, at least this paperback, is that let me see here. It has a map of the cabins, and I think that's really cool when you get a cool visual like that. And I think the other version I have, which I'm about to show you here, the hardback edition, which I actually found at a Salvation Army. And as you can see, Salvation Army does not take care of their books because this is how I found it. But it's just the dust jacket that's damaged, really. The inside looks fine. On the hardback edition, you have this map, which is basically the same, but it's just drawn on the back. And then on the back, it has more of the map. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't think the synopsis on the hardback is any different than the one on the paperback. Not that I know of. It's much longer, that's for sure. But yeah, that is Night of the Moonbow. And that is enough of Thomas Tryon, even though I love this guy's stuff. Or I haven't even tried him yet, but I'm sure I'm going to love his stuff. The other in the Night of the Moonbow. Night of the Moonbow is one that I really want to read, and it comes up at 385 pages. So it's going to be a nice, fun read to read when I get to it. And the other is 288 pages. So that's pretty cool. All right, next we have the next author that I want to highlight, or at least show off my collection, and that is Melanie Tem. Now, most of these books are leisure. Well, actually, I wouldn't say most. The first three that I'm about to show you are leisure. I thought this one was a zebra, but I guess it's not. I guess it was a leisure. And that is The Tides by Melanie Tem. Obviously, all these books are going to be Melanie Tem. This book is about a this old folks home, and strange things happen in it. I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't have that much time, but The Tides. Next we have In the Spirit, or Slain in the Spirit, my bad, by none other than Melanie Tem. I'm not sure what this one is about, but I wanted to get a lot of Melanie Tem's books, and when I get around to it, I'm going to do a read-through of her stuff. Just like how I'm going to do a read-through of, forget the author. I forget who I was going to do a read-through of, but, yeah. Anyways, The Deceiver by, of course, Melanie Tem. This one's about this guy who basically helps his family all the time, and the family's life is going great because of this guy's decisions. But eventually his decisions, or what he tells the family to do, is becomes twisted. So yeah. Next we have a book that I'm looking very forward to reading, and this one's in great condition, and that is Prodigal. And this one's about this this little girl whose brother is dead, and he comes back to her. Even though he's dead, he's coming back and visiting her. So that's really interesting. I don't know much about this book other than that. It's a Dell. The other three were leisures, and this one is a Dell Abyss book. You know anything about Dell, you know that they publish some really great horror, and they publish Kathy Koja, and I guess they also published Melanie Tem. And then this next one is also a Dell horror, and that's Desmodus. And I don't know what this one is at all, but I know it's about a vampire. All I know is it's about a vampire. So that's cool. So those are my highlighting of authors that I own. I have a paperback or a bookmark in this one because I expect to read it soon. I don't know when, but I expect to read it soon. And I'm very excited about it too, because I hear great things about Melanie Tem, and yeah, overall she sounds like a great author, so I can't wait to give her a shot. I did just send a 2 Melanie Tem books to my friend. Well, not really my friend per se, but a YouTuber that I watch, and her channel is Hey Little Thrifter. I sent her 2 books by Melanie Tem. I own duplicates of The Tides and Prodigal, and I sent it to her. I'm probably saying Prodigal wrong, but who cares? But yeah, sent her some books, and hopefully she'll do a video and maybe give me a shout out. I don't know. But that is my video highlighting these 2 authors. I own most of their work, I believe. Thomas Tryon has only, for what I understand, he's written 3 books. So I have 2/3 of his books that I know of. And then Melanie Tem has published a lot of books, but these are the ones I own. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I'm not, because I stepped in a not a pothole per se, but a hole in the ground on one of my neighbor's lawns, and I twisted my ankle, and it hurts so bad right now, and I'm trying not to think about it, but that's all I can think about it. When I'm in pain, all I can think about is the pain. So I don't know if that's how you guys are like or not, but that's how I am. But yeah, we should be ordering food soon, so that should be fun. And Chester's doing great. I took him out to make a video today. He wasn't feeling very good, but he opened his eyes for like the first time in forever. I had the heat lamp off for a while because it was super hot, and there's no need for a heat lamp when my room is like 90 degrees. So, but it got a little cooler, so I turned back someone turned his light back on. It wasn't me, but someone was nice to turn it back on. Good thing too, because his cage was at 83, but I just saw it at like 90 again, so I turned the heat lamp off. I'm thinking about taking him outside. I'm really afraid of birds though, because birds would love to pick away at Chester's corpse. But Chester is not a corpse. He is a living tortoise, and he's walking around just fine. But I was thinking about taking him outside so he can get some fresh air and eat some grass, you know. But my leg is killing me. I'm really killing me. My stupid ankle. Like, I was walking the dogs and my ankle twisted and I fell in pain, and I was like doing everything I could to keep hold of the leashes. And oh, they were pulling so hard. It really sucked. But yeah. That is it for the video. If you like the video, like the video. I don't know. Have a good day, guys. I hope you have a spooky night, as always, and peace out.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of